gave him the power of the shayateen.
You have to know what's out there to get closer to God and be able to sway the opinion of other people. Han Meditations. Hey guys, as you can see, I have all these journals. The link will be in the description. So go ahead and check this out, and it'll be in Amazon. Go ahead and get the book if you want to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Hello guys, I am Han. This is Kelly. We are Han Meditations. Now, we actually did a video where ChatGPT, we're talking about the prophets. Next thing you know, it starts saying about how Solomon was connected to Jinn. And we're like looking around like, what is going on here? He's connected to the Jinn? Yeah. So we might even ask ChatGPT to elaborate even more on that. But for now, we found this video that we're going to watch that explains a little bit more about it. And then we'll have even more interesting questions to ask. So let's get started on this and let's check it out.
They claim to have discovered the secrets of Suleiman. What secrets of Suleiman? How he controlled the jinn and the animals. We all should know, those of us that have studied a little bit of Islam, that Suleiman was given something that nobody else was given. We know this. Suleiman was given something that no other prophet was given, no other person was given. And that's what the dua he made to Allah. Oh Allah, give me a power. Mulk here doesn't just mean a kingdom, it means the power, the mulukiyya, the kingdom or the control that no one after me will have. So Allah says, because of his dua, we gave him the power of the wind. فَسَخَّرْنَا لَهُ الرِّيحَ. Right? تَجْرِي بِأَمْرِ رُخَانِ حَيْثُ أَصَابَ. وَالشَّيَاطِينَ. We gave him the power of the shayateen. And in other verses, we gave him the power to speak to animals. So the animals, وَحُشِرَ لِسُلَيْمَانَ جُنُودُهُ مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ وَالطَّيْرِ. And all of the armies of Suleiman, from the jinn and the ins and the birds, all of these are armies of Suleiman. So Suleiman was given the power to control the jinn, okay, and even the animals and the wind. It is said that after Suleiman died, or according to one opinion, even while he was alive, the shayateen claimed to have unlocked his power. What was the power according to the shayateen? The shayateen said, Suleiman knows black magic. So he's controlling the jinn through sihr, through black magic. Then Allah defends Suleiman. وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانَ. Suleiman did not commit kufr. وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا. Rather, it was the shayateen who committed kufr. Now, the verse is very difficult to understand without context. The story goes as follows. It is said that during the time of Suleiman, that somehow they managed to catch him at a time of neglect or whatever, and they started slandering and spreading rumors about him so that people lose respect for Suleiman. And of the things that they said was that Suleiman is a magician and that he controls the jinn through sihr. And Allah says some of the modern Yahud believe this as well. And they're, instead of following the Quran, they're following the shayateen. Then Allah defends Suleiman. Suleiman was not a kafir. وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانَ. This shows us that practicing magic makes you a kafir. Because the jinns accused Suleiman of being a magician, not of being a kafir. And Allah defended Suleiman by saying, He didn't say Suleiman was not a magician. Rather, Allah said Suleiman did not commit kufr. And from this, the scholars have derived that practicing magic is disbelief in Allah. It was the shayateen who committed kufr. How did they commit kufr? يُعَلِّمُونَ النَّاسَ السِّحْرِ. They were the ones teaching mankind sihr. Suleiman did not control the jinns through magic. How did Suleiman control the jinns? Allah gave him the power. Allah subjugated the jinn, not magic.
Wow, that's so. It said Allah gave him the power, gave him the power of the wind, gave him power of control over the jinn, and then also gave him the power over animals to speak to animals.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's wild. Literally wild animals that he could control and speak to. I mean, that's so cool, actually. But then it said, you know, the shaitans and all that, they're trying to say, oh, he was using black magic. He was using black magic. And then said Allah said did not say he wasn't using magic, but said that he didn't commit kufr. So I wonder if he was just saying, hey, maybe he was using magic, but I allowed it. Or I gave him the magic. I don't know exactly what the scenario is, but that just sounds so cool to be able to just, number one, you have control over the whole domain of jinn, and then you can speak to animals. Animals are at your, you know, call whenever you need them. It's kind of like Aquaman. I wonder if Aquaman was kind of based on that, how we could speak to the animals and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And I mean, if no prophet or anything was given these type of gifts from God before, I can see how it would be a good way for the devil, shaitan, to come in there and use his trickery with that. Because I actually have heard, like, even up until this day, when people practice certain types of occult, and I've actually seen videos of people who like leave it and they end up finding God, and they say that, you know, they actually think it's about being close to God, and they're being taught that these things are for God. And I wonder if it all actually stemmed from this story where, you know, the trickery was that, you know, you can get involved in the magic and that, and you'll be able to do these things like Suleiman. But no, it's just when a supernatural gift can be given to you from God. It doesn't have to be from bad, but there's a fine line where you don't want to get wrapped up in the wrong things, thinking it is the path of God, but it's really not. It's something that has to truly be given to you as a gift. And there's just like this. So I feel like we're just touching the surface of finding out more about Suleiman. It's pretty interesting. I would like to know more.
Kelly, that perspective that you gave was so interesting. I've never heard anyone say anything like that before. Oh, wow. And I'm not even joking. How you just connected the dots between people in occult practices, people doing pagan rituals, and people in general who think that they're communicating with these animals, or, you know, sacrificing animals even, or even just, you know, doing things where they think, hey, I will be able to control the demon itself. That is what you hear a lot of times when people are doing these occult practices. They're thinking, I can control these demons. Yeah. I'm going to be the one that's going to be their leader. And they have no idea what they're even controlling or what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. I mean, we covered this on our channel. We even had a pagan on the channel talking about how she summoned a demon before, and she was, you know, in over her head. We had another guy, we did a video where he was talking about how he went and he actually summoned and saw the devil itself, and then he turned to Islam because of that. So it's just a crazy scenario whenever you had that, and you're able to connect those two dots, Kelly, because this is the kind of information, the kind of dots that are connecting that you won't be able to get anywhere else, because we have a unique perspective where we talk to a lot of different people and we know a lot of information about spirituality. We know a lot of information about the occult. We know a lot of information about religions. We're not perfect, but we're always researching, because you have to know what's out there to get closer to God and be able to sway the opinion of other people. That's why whenever we had the pagan on there, I was able to talk to her and able to bring her closer to God. And I've been able to bring her closer to God because I've learned what she was actually listening into. And then I could justify it in my own head about how it's wrong and how she needs to change and go to God and stop going to these creatures that aren't as powerful as God. Because if you're going to creatures that aren't as powerful as God, then you're just playing around. You're playing games. Yeah. And that's one of the most important things to do now, more than ever in this time, is to get your mind right and get close to God now. Stop messing around with creatures, with beings that are less than God, and go ahead and go to the side of the light and not the dark side. So that's a very interesting video. I love how you connected those dots, Kelly. That was perfect, and that was phenomenal. And I'm even listening and shocked by what you're able to accomplish just now. And I'm serious. And you know, we just have to thank you guys for being here, liking, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you to everyone who donates. It's just so important. We love reading your letters. We need it more than you realize, guys. I'm telling you right now. But just you being here is enough. We love you guys so much. We love our community, and we're going to work hard for you guys every day and try and bring the message of God to as many people as possible. So thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.